Hi everyone, welcome back to Battlefield 1. Today we're going to be sneaking through France once again. It's a favorite pastime of ours. And so right now this is where the fact that I don't have tooltips on kind of comes to work against me a little bit, because I don't know how to pick up that shell casing. If you don't have the tooltip, you can start hitting buttons and eventually you might catch it, but I'm seriously hitting every button, and eventually you can hit E to take it. I don't know why it takes time. It's very questionable. And then, of course, we throw it with the C button. There it goes.
Komisch.
Aw, yeah. Shoveling time. Yeah, let's grab a gun. Now, we're not in the best position to really be using a loud rifle here, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? So we don't have binoculars in this chapter, so you have to be kind of aware of the fact that enemies may have reinforcements nearby that you can't see. This guy doesn't. So we can just brain him with the shovel and move on.
I'm just gonna say I've had plenty of practice moving quietly. Out the back of bars, bedroom windows, you don't need the details. Anyway, once those Germans were gone, I put my skills to work, heading west towards the British front, quiet as an alley cat.
We're gonna stay low for a moment because, frankly, I don't remember this area too well.
Between me and the British front were German trenches and German guns. Oh, and half the population of Berlin, all spoiling for a fight.
So what we really need is another weapon. I mean, yeah, sure, I can use a pistol if I want to, but we're gonna want to pick some stuff up. So, obviously we're gonna go right in here. See if we can't pick up something decent. Ooh. Let's get rid of this. Now I could completely leave this guy alone. But, you know, just for the hell of it. We're just gonna brain everyone we see, I guess.
My lucky day. The Brits must have been sitting down for tea and crumpets instead of shelling the Germans. Still, I had to get through to our side of the line before those guns started up again.
Alright, so this is where it gets a little interesting. You've got these fires that these guys are hanging around. They're generally gonna have their back turned to you, and you have to get through this camp, which also has assholes in it. I don't think I actually have to duck to stay stealth, but I do it anyways. So it's a bad idea to try to take these guys out, even with the silenced weapons. The idea is to sort of do what we did in the forest level, and that is to wait until they're... we're going to want this, because I'm going to get caught here, no problem. But in the forest level, if you recall, what I was doing was I was throwing shells to get these guys to leave each other. By just placing them in the right spot, you can get a little bit of distance on them. And then just taking them out individually when I could. Very similar to what we plan on doing here.
Hältst du eigentlich irgendwann mal die Schnauze? Ganz ehrlich, ich kenne keinen, der so viel redet wie du.
That guy is easy to miss if you're not looking for him.
Oh, ich muss pissen.
No peripheral vision, just like every video game. Alright, this is kind of motherfucker. That guy over there sees me. We're gonna knock this guy right out. We're almost home free. There we go. Yeah, I look a lot better now, don't I? We just basically stealthed right through there, no problem. Came out with an MP18 and everything. This is pretty good. Now, one of the things you may notice now is that I have like a lot of dirt and grime on the gun. It's one of those things that they added to this game that wasn't in other Battlefields is as you drop in dirt in, you know, mud areas and everything like that, it'll just throw a dirty...
Those trenches were packed full of the Kaiser's finest. But hopefully, most of them would be looking for trouble coming the other way. Hopefully.
Hopefully. So we want to get in where this guy is. Where these guys are, I should say. Alright, good. That alarm being disabled is going to help us a lot. Let's down this guy too. Or not. There we go. Do not want the Gewehren at the moment. Ah, I will take a tripwire bomb though. Tripwire bombs are basically claymores from other games. Throw them down and let's get rid of this pistol, shall we? AA sighted. Yeah, this is fine. So the tripwire bombs are pretty great for a couple different reasons. One of them being that I can just toss this thing down and anytime somebody comes through, sets off the wire, it'll kill them. Just like straight on will kill them, no matter what. So, especially in single player, drop one or two of these things around here. They don't spend, you know, the enemies do not take a lot of caution when they run through the trenches if you get caught. So these might save your ass if you happen to be spotted. Hi there. Right now, I'm just looking to make sure that we clear out as many people as possible. Because we are probably going to get caught.
Wie buchstabiert man katastrophal? Du weißt, wenn es hier jemand liest, schiebst du bis Kriegsende Doppelschichten. Nein, so ist das nicht. Ich schreibe eine Geschichte, ein Abenteuer. Eine Geschichte? Worüber? Über einen Hund, der nach dem Tod seines Herrchens durch Europa läuft, um nach Hause zu kommen. Klingt langweilig. Wo ist da der Witz? Seit wann bist du denn unter die Buchkritiker gegangen? Man muss kein Genie sein, um ein Buch zu schreiben.
Bist du noch wütend?
I guess he'll never get to write that book about a dog that crosses Europe after his master's killed. Well, that guy's coming. Fuck it. Let's break stealth, shall we? Come on. This is going to be the guy who doesn't walk straight into the tripwire, I feel like. You fucking step already. If he doesn't step on it, I'm gonna shoot him. You okay? So, let's get moving, shall we? I feel like this game works a lot better when it's just flash and no substance. So, we're gonna fucking use that to our advantage here. Oh, there's someone who thinks he's gonna come get me. That's funny. Oh look, more ammo for this motherfucker. Yeah, sure. Give me more Madsen ammo, please. Let's hunt down our asshole enemies. Picked up more MP18 ammo right there. Oh, hi. That guy just tried to fucking bayonet stab me. Uh-oh. And I'm out of trip mines. If I were not trying to show off the trip mines, what I would have done is gone ahead and, put some trip mines behind me. And that would have kept people from being able to chase me through here. But now I'm in no man's land.
The dozen German machine guns at my back kind of encouraged me to keep my head down.
You just follow the path.
It was a maze of barbed wire and dead bodies and debris. But I held my course. Did anything survive the crash that might be useful? Wilson, we're in no man's land. We need to go now.
I can't get up.
Shit.
Hey, hey!
I'm sorry.
What, you promised to get me back in one piece?
Just keep it down.
What about medals? What about being heroes?
I'm no hero.
But you gave me your word, your bleeding word. So either you're a decent bloke who's gonna help me, or you're a lying, no good bastard who'll look me in the eye and finish it. Ah! Come on! Which is it? Put your cards on the table, Blackburn. You're not George Rackham, are you? Son of the fourth bloody Earl of Windsor. How naive do you think I am? Ah!
Let's get out of here.
Alright, you ready for some shit?
The guy was losing a lot of blood. I didn't have much time to get him back alive.
No man's land. See him?
The Germans aren't really known for giving up. They did everything they could to catch us.
I've got to say, this place looks like the game, as I've said before, is very, very pretty. And just the way No Man's Land looks in this game is just, you know, it's what you really imagine when people talk about No Man's Land in World War I.
MGs are trained on them. They shoot anything.
So, now we have to stay out of the spotlight. The problem I have with this segment of the game is that it doesn't work like a lot of other games that have like spotlights, in that you can definitely tell exactly where it's aiming. So sometimes you'll have this issue where the spotlight's on you and you don't realize it because, you know, that's your indication that there's a spotlight in the area. What I'd really like is if you were just looking at the light and it was pointed the exact area it was, you know, facing. Instead, it seems to be that the beam is just like kind of in a wherever spot most of the time. We're gonna die.
Just a few more steps.
Actually, we might be able to run this thing through. Yeah, alright. I've died in this section before, like a couple times. Here we go.
We made it! Cease fire! Get him in there!
Alright, so that will do it for this video. I will see everyone in the next one where we finish up this chapter.
Wilson said I was a no-good, lying son of a bitch. I brought him home because I think he's probably right. And I hate that fact more than I can tell you.
That man through no man's land? This guy's a bloody hero.
No, he's nothing of the sort. He's a cheat, a thief, and a liar. And he'll answer for his crimes. That's right, Blackburn.